Well, greetings. My name is DeWayneOwens. I am a motivational speaker. I am a trainer. I am an author, and I am most proud to say that I am a pastor of McKinney, Kingdom Faith Bible Church of McKinney, Texas. And my relationship with Zig goes back many years, but it first began with Automobile University. At the time I began listening to Zig's audio CDs, at the very moment I started listening to him, I was in the midst of a 15-year drug addiction. I was involved in sexual promiscuity. I was involved in drinking and a lot of other things that were bad habits for me. And when I started listening to Zig's material, it was information I had never heard in my life before, and it was absolutely life-changing for me. And as I was coming out of that drug addiction, I was looking for some direction, some guidance, some purpose in life. And when I started reading Zig's books, and he talked about all the principles of success, the one thing that really hit me harder than anything else was the fact that I had to incorporate spirituality in my life, which I did not have at that particular time. And my search for spirituality led me to find Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And from that point on, when I accepted Christ, I never did drugs again in my life. My entire life turned around, and I just became one of the biggest fans of Zig's. And I guess it's not by coincidence that I had an opportunity to meet his son when I lived in Carrollton, Texas, and we were working out together, and I was asked to come speak at the corporation. And to meet Zig for the very first time was one of the most awesome things in my life. But I guess the biggest thing that I have to say that impressed me about Zig was his humility, how humble of a man he was. This guy who could generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in the speaking industry and just have such an impact worldwide, just seemed like one of the most humble men I'd ever met in my life. And the fact that he recognized me, embraced me the way he did, was one of the most humbling things that I've ever gone through in my life also. And since then, I've had a relationship with Zig, Tom, the redhead as he calls his wife. They've spoken at my church. They've been there whenever I've asked them. So he's just not one who talks the talk. He does walk the walk, and he does care about the welfare of people. And so I am forever indebted in Zig and Tom and that entire family, and just an awesome relationship. What I want to say about the book is what it reminded me of is where my humble beginnings were when I first started reading about Zig's principles of success. And I just love the fact that he keeps reiterating the same principles, because times may change, people may change, cultures may change, but principles never change. They stand the test of time, and it's those principles that Zig continues to just beat in us in that book that continues to help us to be the success that we are. I don't know anyone who could read this book and just not walk away feeling empowered, feeling enthusiastic, and feeling an excitement about life that they never had before. I've heard Zig talk many times. I've listened to many of his audio recordings, read many of his books, but reading that book was just like reading the book for the first time. It was just so refreshing again, and it's just a good reminder to us that no matter how far we go in life, we can never forget where we came from and what it took for us to be successful. And the biggest thing that I would say that was a big reminder for me is that in order to expect success, we do have to plan, we do have to prepare. Without the planning, without the preparing, we can't expect the success. We'll shoot for it, we hope to hit that mark, but if you don't have a blueprint for where you want to go, you never have a foundation, and the structure is going to fall. So I just want to thank Zig once again, and congratulations on your 30th book. It's just as powerful as the very first book, see you at the top. And I hope it's not your last book, as a matter of fact. And I look forward to for the information to come. And just want to give you a thumbs up, Zig. You're awesome. You're a man of God. And I want you to know that this life, this man right here, you have touched and you have helped turn me around. And I give you so much credit for that. And that's what I want you to know about this book.